Hello. This is Happy Valley Hobbies, and these are hobbies that make me happy. It is now March, uh, so it's going to be uh, hard to see that it's already the third month already. And I heard, unfortunately, there's no way to turn off Discord without actually closing that window. Nuts. Oh well. Well, it's been okay. Hello there, Andy. Thank you for coming in. And Valley's 56. Thank you for joining us. And anyone else is, seeing us in Chris. Gotcha. And then there's Curly from or Dwight from Curly Express. John Bonacci. Everyone's wandering in. See, maybe I should go start an extra. Oh, hello there, Jerry. An extra minute ahead of time. You usually don't see this many people pop in this quickly, but it's okay. Right now, the title of this show is the cover up, because doing a covered truss bridge, or a slightly misleading term would be boxed truss bridge, mainly because of what happens is that there is an actual box truss, which is basically it's like it's a full bridge that goes over the rail, like a covered bridge, but without the cover. So it gets a little confusing. And that's why also, when you do a search for box covered bridge, you wind up with a truss bridge that's the box variety. I think, if I remember correctly, I think the Howe truss is also considered a box truss. A box truss. So, hello there, Anthony. Thank you for coming in. I'm assuming time with the family is over, because I know you were saying that was a conflict. That's why you're usually not on here. So it's very appreciated that you are here. But yeah, I just found out a friend of mine that is sort of kind of a little bit of in trouble right now. It's a I'll tell Cayenne, get better or else. But then I would have to say, I assume, with the sickness, he winds up with a much stronger immune system. Oh my! Sorry about that. That was not. That was an unexpected yawn. But I think so. Yeah, as I was saying, a friend of mine needed I would have to say, more emotional support. Although she could probably also use some financial support, which with my current job and all that, I'm able to help out with. There's a possibility of there's something that well, I would have to say, he's 4 minutes ago, he'll catch everything. Yeah. No, that's just yeah. That's just it, Anthony. I think kids at that age are a petri dish. But yeah, it seemed that she needed more emotional support than financial support. But I'm still gonna uh, well buy what her services are. She is a hello there, Corey. Um, thank you for coming in, and apparently I found out since I lifted her spirits so far up and all that, she wound up uh, helping out 3 other people that also needed emotional support, which is nice to know that you when you do something heartfelt, helping somebody in need, that you find out that they turn around and spread the love basically. Well, it's good that the valleys that are Chris. I gotta start trying to remember people's actual name. That that you are feeling better. Ooh, well, that's theoretically that will John, that will strengthen her immune system to fight off it the next time. Uh, I do know someone that turned around and when she was younger, deliberately did her best to get herself sick. So she had a very, so by the time I met her, she had a uh, a very strong immune system, which was pretty good until I'm trying to think now. She had to have, I think she had to have a transfer liver because her liver failed on her. Well, hello, Eugene. Thank you for coming in. Um, and unfortunately, they had to give her medical aids, basically to stop her immune system for attacking her new liver. Uh, oh no, teacher immunity. No. But, but, hold on 1 second here. Let's see. All right, we'll give Eugene a blue rinse since he's been here for, I believe, the past 4 weeks. I started doing a modification what Anthony does. When Anthony sees somebody new, he turns around and knights him as one of the knights of the Rumboy table. On the other hand, I wait for a while. If I see anyone who's on a lot of the live chats and also here for I would say maybe about 3 or 4 times, then make him as a moderator so you can turn around and post links and also to check out, make it easier to check out other people's channels. The main reason Ooh. Yeah, I would have to say uh, dealing with the results of flus and all that is probably very gross. Uh, but well, all right. Let's see about switching over cameras. Get to the main event today. Let's see. Back to settings. Changing cameras. Ta-da! All right. I have a cancer camera bounce as I change positions. And switch over to here. All right, that's the 1x6s I'm going to be needing. I'll use Humanities Junction pin as a we'll use it as a phone stand. Can I use it as a phone stand? Maybe. Let's see. Not a very good one, but it does work. All right. Now the plan is tonight is to start covering the trusses on this. So I have to go back to here, sort of figure out exactly how the framing was put on. So it looks like you got the posts on the inside, then the nail strapping, then the siding. All right. So the posts, which are 6x6. Let's see. 2x10. It's 3x6. 1x12. This is the actual siding. Yeah, the funny thing is I was looking all over the place trying to find the red wood stain that I was going to be using. This is 6x6. This looks square. Yes, there it is. I'm going through drawers. I'm going, all through everything. And where do I find it? It's actually out of frame, but it was on the workbench. So that was slightly annoying. But I have found it. All right. So 1x6. So if I'm looking at it, it's just sort of on the it shows on the covered bridge that's in line. It's in line with the trusses. However, that's going to make the trusses in the way. So I'll just make a slight change with that. Pull one of these out. Try to figure out a different spot for, because with the covered bridge, it's actually in line with the truss, but can't do that because that's going to be in the way. So what I'm thinking is... Oh, also, wait a second. It means there's going to be something else in the way. Okay. And it's one of those things of, this is on sort of... Okay, anyone else? So, all right. So it looks like whatever I decide upon, I'm going to have to make a small thing small spaces to come out, which is okay. So let's we're going to have to make 4, actually 6 of these, because I think probably should put one there also. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some extra spacers and all that for adding stuff, and also adding stuff to the track side also. Let's figure out one side at a time. So let's go this way. Hello there, David. Thank you for coming in. Let's get that up there. I'm going to try to give it a cut. I don't know, Anthony. It looks like you turned this into the sick episode. Let's go. Oh wait, so this is this is 6x6. That did not get back into the thing. So let's say we go this way. Well, I would have to say, Anthony, it does give apparently a lot of engagement on the chat, so it could be a lot worse. These are not cutting as quickly as I expected. Put that there. Put that to the side. Yeah, I'm assuming that Andy and Anthony could probably write a book about all those stories. Of course, you might have to possibly change some of the names for protecting the guilty. It's for another 4 for the other side. Well, that's why, you know, maybe prefix it as truth is stranger than fiction. The title. Yes, that would be. What would be the title of the book? Also, would the title be the same or slightly different on either side of the pond? All right. Thank you for coming in, John. Hope your dinner is delectable. All right. All right. So from here, since this is going to have, let's see, 3 by 6, 3 by 6, 3 by 6. Where's the 3 by 10? 1 by 12. Where's 3 by 6? One by 8. It's 8 by 8. It's 3 by 10. There's 3 by 6. Now the 3 by 6 is supposed to close the nail strapping. So the 6 by 6s are going. Oh, hello there, Wigwag. Thank you for coming in. So we got that. And then the 3 by 6s are going this way. And then the 1 by 12s are going that way, are also vertical. So let's see. We don't have to be too accurate, because this will be under everything, so you're not going to be able to see it. Now, the interesting thing is with the ones in the center is that the ones on the inside are different height, and the ones on the outside. And that is because straight in through here on the top here, they have to be sort of kind of, let's see, this way. Going to have to be sort of kind of angled, to have sort of like a roof here. On the braces, you don't have to do that because they're already inclined, so the water will theoretically just roll off. Okay, so that's for that. Now, here comes the larger question. And that is how we're going to do this one. I think we might have to have two more. Yeah, I'm going to need two more because basically we're going to need two on each corner. So let's see. We got two in the center. Two. We got a total of 6. So right now we have 6, 7, 8, 9. It's interesting that this wood, even though the knife is sharp, it still doesn't like to go through. All right. Split this one right in half. And we're going to need one more. There we go. Now we got a total of 12. Now we're going to need 2 more of this. Down. Okay. So those are all the uprights. Now let's see what we do here. This is going to be it's going to be challenging because I need to figure out where to put these uprights. In the upright. All right, the upright on this has to be angled. Let's try to do this without cutting myself. I just found out from work the other day is that they don't have light duty if you injure yourself outside of work. If you injure yourself inside, while at work, you can apply for light duty. But if you do it outside of work, there's no recourse, which is sort of amazing. A lot of times it's like, oh yeah, we worry about your health, and then when your health is not that great, that's sort of, well, that's not our fault. Work anyway. But that's with a lot of businesses. I think it was, which one was it? I'm not sure if it was Train of Thought or Jago Hazard, where they were talking about there might have been Jago Hazard. It's talking about the worst underground tragedy. And no, wait a second. It wasn't the underground tragedy. It was a different major tragedy that happened over in Britain, where basically someone who was very overworked was said, hey, I haven't slept. My youngest just died. Can I take it? Can I take the time off? And was told, nope. There's no one to replace you, so you have to go on duty. And he went on duty and not quite. Basically, fell asleep on the job, and then when he woke up, he leapt into action, going like, "Oh no!" It's like there's the second express is coming, or the second section of the express is coming. He needs to line everything up, not realizing that the local freight had stopped there, and by the time he realized his mistake, it was too late to say, "Hey, stop!" And the second section of the express ran head into the freight train, and a lot of people died. And of course, the Singleman was, charged with, manslaughter, this, that, and etc. But uh, for manslaughter. And what had happened is that the jurors turned around and, wound up being very sympathetic to him and saying that he wasn't completely at fault. Things like his supervisor, said, no, you still have to do your job and all that, instead of letting him go. So I'm gonna have to get an extra one out of that one. Yes, it was a tragedy. Well, unfortunately, sometimes tragedies are unavoidable and no one's to blame. Or it's hard to blame somebody for some of these tragedies. And one last of these. And unfortunately, there's some tragedies that are out there that no one realizes it's a tragedy until it actually happens. Going like, oh, why didn't anyone think of that? And it's like, because they didn't think of that. And there are the tragedies that could have been prevented, but are not because of other reasons. Okay, so we got that over there. All right, now I believe I have all the pieces for the outside, not for the inside yet. But don't know what I'm going to do with the inside yet, so we'll just concentrate on the outside. All right, back to grabbing some glue. And before anyone asks why am I using clear glue instead of regular PVA or white glue, it's because what I have on hand. I was running out and I went to the local dollar store, and the white glue they had were like the really small ones and all that. This was the largest one they had. So that's why I went that direction. Okay, now let's start with the sides. We got a little bit of a dab there. That there. Turn around and let's see, glue directly underneath it. Bang them up. Then we sneak one of these in. And I'm not sure if this is what they did on the actual covered truss bridge, but this is what I'm going with. There's that one. Larger. Next one larger up. Dab of glue. And again, we'll glue on both sides. And put spacer there. Theoretically, that should be okay that way. All right, let's go to the other side. And repeat the process. Now, for the eagle eye viewers here, you will notice that what I'm doing right now, nothing is stained. And that is because these, I believe, should be pretty much under the sheathing, so they will not be seen. All right, looks like I might have to reposition this one. Because this is slightly offset. Somehow this particular one twisted while drying. Let's see if I can move this without breaking everything. Okay, now we can reposition everything. Get that there. There. Clean that off a little bit. And reinstall. There, oops. I was gonna say there we go, but press down a little bit too hard. Ah, Sataro, thank you for coming in. For those who have no idea what's going on, I am doing a covered truss ridge, which is a cousin of the covered ridge. The covered bridge is, which you normally think of bridges in Vermont. It's a wooden bridge that's fully covered over. This is the covered truss bridge. Is a bridge that only covers the trusses. And it is cheaper to build than a fully, probably should be actually have it in frame. But covered truss bridge, they only cover the trusses. So it winds up looking like basically a double-walled bridge. And now, this is actually a Hunter Line covered bridge kit that I'm in the I guess it would be called kit bashing into a that's right, Iron Horses tonight for Sidetrack Sunday. Then we'll do this. I'll go that one. I'll also do, let's see, that was 4. I'll go 1, 2. Go 4 here. Theoretically, this would be easier to do since everything's straight. It's all the same size, so I don't have to worry about doing, positioning it correctly. I just realized in landscape mode, doesn't have the time. Got to go to portrait mode in order to have the time on this. Okay, so we'll stick that there. Do the same on this side. Okay. So I got all the outside bracing on. Now there are two ways I can go with this. There are ones where the outside braces are exposed, and then there's ones where the outside braces are covered. Now I'm going to be going to also covering the braces. So, all right. All right. Now, what do we do with the 3x6s? Oh, it's been opened yet. Now these are called posts. That's for the full cover bridge. So I'm not quite sure if they still use the terminology of post on this, but this, which is a 3x6, they call nail strapping. And basically what this is this is what the sheathing is nailed to. So I'm assuming that go with one all the way close to the bottom. Clip this at an angle. Pretty much the same angle as the others. So we'll use this as a pattern. It should be easier because it's at thickness. There we go. Hello there, Randall. Thank you for coming in. Do this one. Yeah, all the way to the bottom. Do this one all the way to the bottom. There. Can we? All right. We'll turn this off after the glue dries. So we'll add bits of glue at every junction. Down. All right. Now for where do we put the next one? Alright, 3x6. Where are we gonna go with this next one? Anything as close to the top as possible. Again, adding a appropriate cutoff there. This time we'll go this way around. Okay, it only goes that far up for hitting the side braces. So we'll go only that high that way. Ooh! Congratulations on your 50th video, Randall. That's one thing I gotta learn on how to do, is doing videos, not just live streams. Okay, so we got one there, one there. Oops, that's a little crooked. Here's that one. All right, so I'm going to add another one here and one across the top. Grab another long piece. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, 50, 50's not much, but I did not realize that you were also doing video games. If anyone follows Heist, there's a Discord that I'm on that is putting getting a video game put together called The Bumpy Ride. It's I want to say it's I don't want to say a children's game, because I think it's a little bit more serious than that, but it's also not hardcore. What some of the simulations are, where you're doing everything. The controls are simple. The locomotives are inspired by real locomotives, but they're all pretty much 420s. That and the passengers seem to be animals, so. But yeah, it's called The Bumpy Ride. Heist did a review on it. Apparently it's in alpha right now. It's not in beta. But I honestly don't know what the ages for the game are. But some people have said that I saw in the comments that it reminded them of early Zelda game. Back, I think, when it was, I want to say 64-bit, not necessarily 16. Okay. So that is that. Yeah, once I get this all done, I'll, send the different, I guess, the playlist of this to Rick Hunter, who made the original kit for Hunterline Quality Craftsman kits. All right. Well, see you later, Valleys. Nice, Zataro. Yeah, it's like I would have to say for the first. Oh, I want to say for the first 6 months, I was getting a lot of subscribers and all that, and then it sort of like died off. But originally, I was gonna use this as a, pretty much like every new YouTuber during the pandemic, trying to, make things and all that. And then I wound up, then soon after I got started the YouTube channel at the encouragement of Heath, so we can blame Heath. Right after that, I wound up getting employed, so I wasn't really keeping track of, how to make a good YouTube channel. And we've gotten to the point where I'm using this more as therapy than an actual thing. So let's see, let's move that back there before it dries. Now here, maybe doing it this way was not the smartest thing to do. Yeah. And then we'll put this straight on top here. Cut that right there. Goes there. It's over here, so it doesn't get mixed in with the other ones. Okay, so all right, that looks like I gotta hurry this up a little bit. So didn't get to the cover up portion of this. I had to go in and re-edit the title. Right. Just that. Of course, I would have to try to remember exactly what to call this episode. Because nice 718. Oops. Yeah, I want to say 138 at this point. So my assumption is that you're doing something that's a lot more entertaining than what I'm doing. Either that or you're saying hit like and subscribe a lot more than I do. It's one thing I sort of kind of keep on forgetting. There's that. Oops. Back up there. And we'll do this one. Cut this off and we'll cut the whole thing off. Now it'll probably be smarter if I. Oh, there we go. That's what happened. Trying to get everything as straight as possible, but again, all this unstained stuff is going to be hidden under planking. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. Let's put some more glue there to keep things held. But I guess tonight is Iron Horse on Sidetracks Sunday. I think somebody threw in the link. So it looks like I only got the outside bracing. So now I know how long it's going to take. Probably going to be quicker on the other side because, having to figure out what all the different measurements are. But all right. Well, guess we'll figure out more next week. Yeah, next week is going to be figuring out how the inside bracing is going to be before I start putting the sheathing. Because as I said before, this has to be sort of at a slight angle so rain runs off. But everything else is just plain sheathing. All right, guess it's time to let's put that way so you can actually see it. And we'll switch over. Yeah, 54. Yeah, I try my best to do the 45, so people, if they need to get up, stretch their legs, and all that fun stuff, they can turn around and do so. bouncy camera. Now we'll switch over to other camera. Ta-da! All right. Go down there. Da-da-da-da. All right, Zataro. See you later. And see everyone else. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, it looks like Andy has put Sidetrack Sunday on there. So go ahead and look at how that's going to be. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like next week figure out how to do the inside. Then probably after that, do the other side, and then from there, we'll start sheeting this stuff. So, all right. Well, thanks everyone for being here. I think the world needs more love. So find your passion, add some silliness to it, and spread it around. Bye, everyone.